Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
Salute, and welcome back to class. Good bread salute to my sisters with sense, and a good bread salute to all my kings and my brothers. How y'all doing, y'all? We is back, and we got a crazy one. Boyfriend kicks girlfriend out butt naked at midnight after catching her cheating in the bathroom on FaceTime, guys. So for those of y'all that do not like the truth and y'all want to watch this video by yourself so y'all could paint the boyfriend out to be the bad guy, go on, get on out of here. This video is from the Crime and All channel. You can go there now. For the rest of y'all know what we do. We keep it brutally honest and we call out the facts and the truth. So let's get into it, guys.
Go ahead. Come on. Go Denzel. Come on. Don't fall. Come on. Go to the room. Go to the room. Come on. Go to the room. Go to the room.
Trying to tell her just leave. You can just leave. You're not, you know what I'm saying? You don't pay nothing here. You don't have to be here. You can leave. She don't want to leave. So
he's attacking me for asking him for clarification.
We can't kick her out. You can't kick you out, type thing. So
I already know that.
She can't make no arrangements for you.
He can't be my boyfriend because this nigga won't allow him to be my boyfriend because he judged me before talking to any other nigga.
Family Police Department. Hi, family. This is going to be Operator 5248 for Chatcom 911. We received a call from a male stating he's going to be at 312 Gentry Walk and then disconnected.
Salute to the brother that know how to call the police, bro. Salute. We getting more and more brothers calling the police. Don't be ashamed. Call the police if you have to. And y'all, stick around because a good sister of mine, she asked me a great question, yo, and the way she put it was so lovable. I appreciate it. I'm going to answer that question at the end of this live stream. You know what I mean? So stick around, guys.
Okay. What's the phone number? The phone number is going to be 6.
Sure.
this one.
314, right? 314.
314.
Confirm 314.
394 radio. Confirming the apartment number again.
312 Gentry Walk.
10-4.
They arguing. She on the police?
Alright.
All right, you called?
I did, but she settled down. We had a little situation where
Y'all
she
were just
was-
arguing. I just heard your
Yeah,
voice.
she's on the phone with her other guy is walking around, but she's naked. So I'll come right here because I
Yeah,
ain't
come on,
touching.
step out.
She was doing her OnlyFans, boy. She was providing the content, and he was just a cash apping, boy. And you supposed to be able to understand that. That's how she make her money. And I ain't having sex with him. That's what they tell y'all, right? At least I ain't doing it. You know what I mean? But she just, I don't even want to keep saying it. She booty naked, right? Man, you just can't make this stuff up. And this the stuff they be saying don't be going on. The man just be going upside her head. He just be an abuser because she just a sweet old innocent woman. Not that that's an excuse to go upside her head. You leave her alone or you do what he just did. Call the police, get her up out of there. All right, let me stop talking. It's too much talking because I know it's the truth. It ain't me talking, it's the truth. And y'all be having this behavior. This behavior be in y'all, so y'all don't like to hear it. You don't like to hear it. You want to continue to keep banging into that wall. You want it's dummy.
Excuse me, Lieutenant. Who else is in there?
That's our lease worker. Y'all already got a file. That's her. She's sitting there talking to me. Yeah, she's there.
Who else is in there?
That's my girlfriend.
That's it? Just y'all two?
Well, it's your girlfriend. I've been trying to get her to leave. She won't leave. Y'all been here before.
Put on some clothes, please.
What's going on today?
Okay, so all day she's been antagonizing me. I've been on the couch. She's been in the room. She's just been coming in the room all day.
Well, yeah.
That's why you not talking to me? I don't want to talk to you. Go back to the room and leave me alone. I did take all the lights out. All the lights out. So she.
Who else is in here?
Nobody's in there.
Just her?
Just her. You can tell. Pull her out. I pulled the lights.
Ma'am.
All of the lights
Nobody's
out of the
in
bedroom.
That's a
Just her.
good-
You
He
can
took
tell.
all of the lights out of the bedroom.
Here you go. Wrap up in that.
All of the lights.
Wrap up in that.
He took all of the
Wrap
lights.
up in that, ma'am.
I will.
Now.
I
Open
will.
it, keep the door open.
I will.
Wrap up in that.
I will put all.
Now. Now.
Ma'am,
Now.
do you understand that he took all of the lights out of the bedroom?
Ma'am, I'm telling you to put some.
Ma'am, how many times she gotta tell you to put your clothes on? Miss Policewoman, she in her nature. That's her nature right there. How many times she gotta tell you to put your clothes on, ma'am? And you steady standing there, and, you know what I mean, booty naked, just sitting there. Ma'am, what's wrong with you?
Clothes on.
Babe. Babe.
So she's yelling at you for ignoring her?
Huh?
All right, so she's yelling.
Now. I will keep the door.
She's drunk.
No, I got you.
She's drunk. So she's
Now.
Ma'am,
All right, so,
she's
do you
belligerent.
understand that?
sir, can you step over here so I can talk to you real quick? Like, keep this door. I know, I just need to keep an eye on them and keep that door open. So she was yelling at you for ignoring them, and then what? For ignoring
And
them?
pretty much all day she's been on the phone with these guys sitting here FaceTime, making all this, just running around the house, just doing whatever she's gonna do. You can leave. You don't want to leave, I'll leave. So I'm grabbing my stuff. She slams the door, closes it, and then I'm trying to get my stuff out of the room. She's throwing my stuff out into the hallway, and then she goes, just moving stuff, not really breaking it, just throwing stuff around. So it's just like, what are they doing?
So what, you tried to grab stuff to leave, and then she was just grabbing stuff from you?
Well, I pulled it out of the closet. I was just trying to say, maybe get stuff out of the closet, and then she went and closed the door, would let me in. So then when she finally let me in, she's just putting stuff just wherever. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm not going to deal with it.
But he over here lying on me.
We asking you to put clothes on, and you okay? But you should want to put some clothes on.
I do.
Okay, well that's what we're trying to do. Tell me what's going on.
No, I know, babe.
Okay, hang up the phone.
I know.
Just put the phone down.
No,
Now,
it's not fair.
yeah, put the phone down.
She's traumatized, Miss Officer. She traumatized. She had the light set up. She had the spoof light all there. She had the mic set up. She had the camera set up. She ain't got no clothes on. And he came in and said, woo, and shocked her. She's traumatized. She got caught. She got caught. So give her some time. Give her a minute. Let her gather herself, and she'll be able to tell y'all some story.
We're trying to talk to
This
you.
is my property.
Okay, but we're here
You've
now.
been here before. You've been.
No, I have not been here.
Okay, I
Now.
never met you.
No, you never remember.
Tell me what's going on.
So what's going on?
So what's going on is I was minding my business, and the person that I'm on the phone with, which can't see my face right now, by the way, just to let you know, like I can show you right now. Hold on.
So I've been going back and forth in the room, out of the room, trying to tell her, just leave. You can just leave. You're not, you know what I'm saying? You don't pay nothing here. You don't have to be here. You can leave. She don't want to leave. So it's just been one of those all day back and forth. I'm not saying nothing. I'm in here now trying to watch TV and mind my business. So I'm not touching her, dealing with her no more. I just want her. She won't leave, so I got to stay here. So I'm staying.
How long has she lived here?
She's been here with me since November.
All right. Well, I'm pretty sure we've been out before, so you know the eviction process and all that stuff, huh? I've read the reports. We've been out here before, so you're familiar with the whole "we can't kick her out, you can't kick you out" type thing. So
I already know that.
Did she break anything, or was she just throwing it around?
She didn't break anything.
So she was just rearranging your room?
Rearranging. So I took the light bulbs because she's again sitting there showing herself to it.
You took which light bulbs?
In the next.
Okay.
He cannot see my face. He cannot see my face. The person that I'm on the phone with right now knows what has been going on. I've been in the bedroom by myself, minding my business. He's not happy with the fact that after I got out of the tub, I took a bath. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and see that happened. I took a bath. He walked into the restroom while I was taking a bath and minding my business.
Who's he to you?
He's supposed to be my boyfriend, aka manager. I'm a recording artist. I sing.
So who's on the phone with you?
My boyfriend.
Okay. Go ahead. Continue.
So I'm minding my business in the bathroom and going to the
wrap up a little more?
to put lotion on. I'm just gonna do this.
Can you trade spots?
Thank you.
Put lotion on everything.
Have y'all been drinking?
I have.
Yeah. How much did you have to drink tonight?
Personally, myself,
Yeah.
I cannot measure.
Can I measure what were you drinking? Can you give me vodka? I'm just saying. Can you,
Alcohol.
just alcohol.
Alcohol.
A lot of alcohol
By myself.
by yourself.
Alcohol.
I'm like, if you don't pay for nothing, you don't use nothing. So I took lamps. I put I'm actually packing up all of my dishes, getting everything that I have, getting it packed. So if I have to leave, I'm going to leave. If she won't leave, she just won't leave.
I got you. Hey, Luna, can you trade spots with me? Can you trade spots with me, please, and hold this door open while you keep an eye on him while I talk to her? Keep an eye on him. Yep.
Yeah.
In this vicinity, I never left this area. I'm not belligerent. I've been by myself. I woke up without having that in my system. And if you like proof of that, I can provide it for you for when it was delivered.
On your breath. Okay, but you were in the bathroom. He comes in the bathroom.
I'm taking a bath.
Okay.
I've been in the bathroom for like almost an hour. Like he's been in here, the living area, while I'm in the bathroom, taking a bath by myself, just chilling. I went into the bedroom, just chilling, finding like what I want to put on my lotion, like you know how we do. Like I'm just chilling. But yes, I'm on the phone with who I'm on the phone with now.
And they hate being generalized. They not all, but they always referring to, y'all know what we do. When they talking to another female, right? You know what we do. Like, so y'all all do that, right? Y'all all do,
She just gave me right. She just gave me right. Just been drinking a little bit, and I've been in a situation where I just wanted to leave. Of course, she's not leaving.
You said she's drunk, right?
Yeah, she's drinking.
Once she be leaving, she did intoxicate.
She's like, so the dude she's on with should be picking her up to take her there to take her so she can get her stuff to leave. Like, this is my one day. It's like, this is fine. She won't leave. Like she sitting just steadily doing stuff to try to report this mine. But she's steadily doing it. Yes.
When the last time was police fighting?
December. Over a month ago. Or was it a month ago? Yes.
Yeah, that's several months ago.
Yeah.
Long enough for you to have an eviction all over that.
You're right about this. You're right about that. So that's the next step because it wasn't this until last couple of days since the weekend. Like she just, I don't know what she did on, but last weekend it's just been like I don't care what she.
But she's like 21 years old.
She's 30. But it's like now it's like I don't care nothing about what you do. I'm just saying it's disrespectful as I can be, and I dare you to do something. So it's just like no, you're not going to keep on doing that and claim a career like
What's your relationship with this woman?
that's like this girlfriend. So we was together until like, you know what I'm saying, like a month. You know what I'm saying? Now she lives here, but it's like you can come on, just get up out of it. Make my life easy. Like you just
Why don't you make your life?
that's what I'm gonna do. Just get her out.
Who are you gonna
Get her out. I gotta go through and get a eviction. Eviction and a training order possibly. But the eviction is the first step, so I actually came in on that and then I get
make your decision for sure?
well the decision made after the day this is made.
What happened to all the light bulbs in there?
I took them out.
Close up.
Sorry. In between that, he comes in throwing his own clothes out of the closet. Like, oh, I don't want to be here. Or I'm not going to be here. You're not going to be here. Like, he's belligerently doing that. And mind you, I don't know if you guys have record of anything, but me and him have been going through that.
Okay.
And it's not like we want to go through it, but
Whose apartment is this? Is it yours or his?
First of all, me and him
Oh, on
been
the lease
here
together?
since October.
Are y'all on the lease together?
No, we're not on the lease together. It don't matter.
Something's got to give because
I've been here since October. If y'all want to put me out now, then y'all can go ahead. Like,
we're not putting anyone out. We're just trying to figure out whose place.
Because I've been in jail behind all of this, and it's not worth my background, not worth my integrity, not who I am, not worth none of it. Because I know who I am. I'm not going to allow nobody to diminish it, regardless. This man has been driving me beyond. Before here, I can express that all I want to. No, I don't call the police on him. No, I don't want him to see trouble. I don't want him to be nothing other than great. He'll drag me however he wants to. And honestly, I don't care. I'll let him.
So did anyone get broken tonight?
No.
Someone's gonna talk.
No.
You said he came in the room, started tossing his clothes around, yelling, and then what happened?
He came in, started tossing his clothes around from the closet. Be quiet, please. Because I know who I am. I'm not nobody to communicate.
So yeah, tomorrow morning the first thing we go down there and get me and take prices. Oh yeah, it's over. It's over. Like the stuff she's been doing today, it's just been so even this last 2 days, it's been so disrespectful. Like, no, you can't just keep on standing. Like you're sitting with she work. No, that's the whole thing. Not helping, not contributing to nothing, and then sitting up in here like she running. I go to work, come back, and she want to talk to me about the order. Like what's stuff? What are you?
Have you ever been alone in your life? Get broken life?
Not since I was 26 years old, but it's about this.
You be alone?
Oh, I definitely. But I'm saying like, I get along. I needed you to say that. Those words, I was looking for some words. I needed to hear it. So, but yes, I can be alone.
From there, he said, "Oh, no,
I can definitely be alone.
What do you think? How long have you been back?
I've been with her in 6 years. Our relationship before that is.
She was 6 years in? She was.
I'm about to hang up.
Because I ain't been on show. She wanted. She been several times.
She's been arrested.
Oh, yeah. Very mystic.
Name is on?
The message. Yeah.
I'm naked.
So
Who was your victim?
4 years. I think. Yeah. You lead in, right?
I'm making
It's time to go.
Yes, he came in the bathroom.
an observation.
She asked,
I mean, it don't look good. Yeah, just listen to they don't make sense. Yeah, I never know something every time.
It's been 6 years, so them things tend to escalate before a 6-year period to something more
"Don't
drastic.
worry."
Yeah,
But at least you're on borrowed time,
Mm.
especially when she's drunk.
Yeah, she drunk.
She got a problem with alcohol?
Yes.
Anything else?
Not that I know of. Potentially out like that.
That kid's like,
She got dogs.
what's it doing?
She got to go
Oh, that's she, I guess.
because she got her mom did that. She know people and the mom took it. She can't trust her. That's I'm only took her mom.
You always.
From there, he said, "Oh no, you're not sleeping peacefully in this room tonight. I want you out." And all of this stuff. Please, like,
You want to hang up that phone call?
yeah, I'm about to hang up. I'm about to hang up. Please.
Yeah, we're trying to talk to you, and he's in our way.
So he said, "You're not sleeping peacefully. I want you out." And none of that.
He said, and I'm naked, so I literally just got out of the
You
tub.
got it. You just got out of the shower. I'm in the tub.
Uh,
He approached you in the tub as well, right? While you were in the
Yes,
tub?
he
Okay.
came in the bathroom. He actually just came to pee. So there was no knock on the door. I'm already in the tub. He just came in the bathroom and came to pee.
Mhm.
When he came to pee, I'm like, well, no warning, right? Just keep doing it because you already feel this type of way about me, supposedly.
Mhm.
But
Are y'all going through a breakup or anything like that?
me and him are going through an emotional thing, yes.
Okay.
Um,
Did it get physical between you guys?
no,
No, at any point? From
No.
the tub to him throwing the clothes
No.
at you? No.
no.
Okay.
Other than like when I got out the tub, yes, he started to throw the clothes out of the closet and do all that stuff and try to make it seem like I was like doing it because I'm like, okay, if you're gonna leave, then get the rest of your clothes.
Right,
Like,
right,
I'm
right.
helping them. Like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna do that, then do it.
Right.
Other than that, no. What started it?
And how your bad scenario and says a lot like mom wanted to have custody.
This is my and it's that her mother has her. I had to get the that's it.
But you still stood with it.
It's on me. I did.
You got to see
So how are we solving this tonight? Because here's the thing. Okay, so he was just throwing clothes. Nothing got broken. No one got hurt or anything. Nothing happened. So
I was just like,
there's really nothing like that. But I just can't leave this on a cliff note right here. I need to find some sort of solution.
I will stay on the couch all tonight. I will get a restraining order or a eviction started tomorrow, and she will have to be without a girl within 30 days. That's pretty much what we get.
Okay. So you think if you sleep in one room and she sleeps in how many bedrooms are in there?
Just one bed.
So you share a 1-bedroom apartment with your ex-girlfriend and you don't get along with?
We just started not getting along. We just became exes. Like we weren't even exes. So this is me, and she was just the reason we're exes is because of this.
No, I got you.
So this is
So the 1-bedroom thing really doesn't make it any better.
yeah, but I see as long as she stay in there and don't come here and bother me, we ain't got no problem. That's the thing. She's drunk. She wants to come out, and like this morning, I'm just sitting, minding my business. She wants to talk. I don't want to talk to you. You don't have to talk. You can just sit and be in the room, and I can be in. We cross paths in the bathroom or wherever.
Well, you know, you can't reason with a drunk, right? If someone's a talk here, you're always talk.
Especially with a drunk, angry, naked person. It's not that you can't reason with that. Okay, so thanks.
I can't keep.
I woke up, literally, I can give you time. I woke up at 2:23. I woke up at 2:23 this evening. And I didn't come here till like maybe 2:25, 27, almost 2:30. Right? I came here, I'm like, oh, so did you get your bonus from Uber? He's like, no. I'm like, oh, so you didn't get no notification. Da, 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 da. He's like, oh, I told you I'm not. No.
So he drives for Uber.
Yes, he's attacking me for asking him for clarification. I'm just asking him, like, okay, what are we gonna do?
What do you mean? What are y'all gonna do? Are y'all?
I'm asking him for what are we gonna do? Like
between y'all in a relationship or money wise?
Money wise.
Are you without a job?
Yes, I am.
And he's without a job, and the only income he has is Uber. Okay. Are y'all about to be put out or something like that?
I don't know for sure. I don't have any information. The name.
So it's just a hard time financially.
For the apartment is not in mine, so I don't know nothing. So I
is his name?
If I ask him anything, it's like, oh, this is, you should be asking me this and that. Like, I'm being blown up about, like, I'm making sure we're secure. And he's making it seem like, oh.
Oh, wow. So now because y'all fell on hard times as a couple, you finna use that as an excuse to get naked on the internet and sell that fish hole. Oh, man. You can't make this joint up, yo. Remember I told you guys, female nature number 7, they are not designed for long periods of hardship. They finna do some dumb shit.
You gotta make 50-50, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. And he already know I'm not working. He already know, like.
So this is where the frustration came from, the fact that you guys are going through some financial hardship. Yes. Okay. And earlier too, something this afternoon is when it started.
To make that a big deal for us, like.
So yesterday, 2:00 in the afternoon is when you guys, I guess you asked him about his income and he got kind of angry with you.
Yes.
And from 2 to now, it flaring back up. Did you guys?
All day. I'm saying all day. It don't matter if I came in to make my own lunch. It don't matter if I took my bath and he came into the room and said, I'm not going to sleep peacefully because of that, because he's so agitated.
Right.
It's not that we're not trying to harm each other. We don't want bad for each other. It's just that we can't get along.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. Well, you gotta understand, like, you guys are putting yourself in a situation where you could possibly be put out, considering the type of calls that we've been getting here previously. So we've been getting calls from you guys. And you got to think about it. You're in an apartment, people can hear you, below you, around you, and it's not a good look.
Apartment, not money.
Like, you see my apartment, I'm getting that for that. She drinks everything. This one, everything.
This is you should be
She knows. She will be getting that story. She just don't want to go no. She's a very talented musician in the room.
Oh, yeah? She sing or she plays her song?
Amazing singer, but just like the harder problems that we have here, I'm putting in 90% of the work for her career that she don't put 10% on. And it's just like, wait a minute, you not working, you're not doing nothing. Nothing. She's not bringing in nothing. That's the biggest problem.
how long have you been on the
4 years.
1 year?
Oh, well, but even before that, it was like off and on. Well, she didn't really have no job. Yeah. 3, 4, 5 years.
So get terminated.
That's it. Boy, it was already somebody else.
You just try to decide to stick with her and help her look at the industry she sees and have. Is alcohol. Or you need to cut time and get in the business. Who should be you, Corey?
Yeah,
You said you your own business.
now I got a lot.
You don't have any time for you.
No.
You gotta always preserve that 10% of love for yourself. You gotta know yourself more. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, that won't call you strong.
Yes, sir.
You don't get back on it. Take off as yourself. You can't be bad. Man, about nobody but yourself. You have all these opportunities to fix it.
Yeah.
I feel like he's been premeditating them for me.
What? Breathe. Calm down.
I don't do nothing but try.
You want me to go check the room and see if anything was broken?
I'm trying to get to my daughter. My daughter is not.
Where's your daughter? Calm down. Breathe.
I don't do
Can't
nothing.
hear you. Breathe. I know you're overly emotional, but moving forward, can you guys
I
separate?
have a daughter.
Okay.
She's 9 years old. With me and him having what we have, we do music together.
Okay.
That's
Can't mix business and pleasure.
exactly. I
You can't mix business and pleasure. You got yourself on this.
Outside of the business that we have, all I have
Understood.
I don't do nothing else.
Well, you got to realize you can't be. How would you feel if your daughter was here and she sees you like this? You understand?
I already know.
Okay.
It's not a good.
Not a good look.
It's
Not
not
good.
good.
It's not
I
healthy.
already know. My daughter already told and said to him, "Can you please stop treating my mother
Nothing but broke here.
like this? I'm not trying to go to jail tonight.
No,
I don't have.
we're just trying to find a resolution to this.
reason.
Exactly. And
Do you
moving
have like someplace
forward,
you
what
can
do you
stay
guys?
about that person you were speaking with? Can you stay there?
He knows.
If,
that he knows.
what's her name? What's your name?
He knows that I have no
Where to
family
go?
out here.
Where are you from?
I'm from Milwaukee originally, and my mom, she's 4 hours away from here, and she just talked to him. She just
Okay, so listen.
said to
Okay,
him,
listen.
you don't need to be dragging me.
You dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds. I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one. You dirty...
But you can't make nobody treat you right. You understand?
I understand.
You can't make somebody treat you right. It's either you gonna deal with it and you gonna stay around or you gonna leave.
My thing is, I feel like, yes, I am a strong woman.
Yeah.
I've dealt with it.
But how long are you
Nobody
gonna continue to
wants
keep going through it?
I've been trying to get myself out of this without having y'all involved.
So we have. And if we continue to be involved, it's not gonna be good. Okay? Now, tonight, he's saying he's want to sleep on the couch. You don't have nowhere to go.
He has been sleeping on the couch for weeks.
I got you.
now.
Okay.
The
Well,
thing is, we can't kick him out, although we can kick you out.
right.
I understand.
But we're just trying to make sure
He's
after.
been letting me sleep on
Let
the
me
bed for weeks.
Let me finish.
He's been
Let-
letting me.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
We both live here.
We
I've
understand
been
that.
here for since October of last year.
Okay.
So if y'all gonna evict me,
We can't. We
give
don't
me
have
an
the power to
eviction
evict
letter.
you. What?
Give me an
Ma'am.
eviction letter.
Ma'am, Listen to me. We do not have the power to evict you. You understand? We don't. We're not.
Y'all better stop taking in these strays, yo. This is what happened, y'all. I tell y'all, the mama kick them out. At some point, the mama brought them into this world and kicked them out. And then they land up in the simp house. You try to take advantage of these ones that have daddy issues, mommy issues. I'm sorry, because you can't have daddy issues if you ain't got no daddy. Know what I'm talking about? But y'all be taking advantage of these ones with the mommy issues, because y'all don't like the ones with the weak daddy, But y'all take advantage of these ones, these little homeless ones. They become y'all problem. They become your responsibility. They never was responsible. Now, what's finna happen is you finna get her pregnant, and now she gonna be in your pocket. She gonna be, you know what I mean? That's how that worked. They all talk big and bad as if they was on their feet and they had life figured out. But they don't be having life figured out. They don't be having life figured out at all, yo. And they quick talk about, oh, you can't evict me. Man, you don't live there. You know you don't live there. How about you leave? But that's too much for you, right? That's too much information.
Not talking about an eviction. I mean, sooner or later, the leasing officer is going to figure out what's going on anyway. Okay, but we're talking about tonight. Moving forward. We need you to separate. You don't have nowhere to go.
I don't have a vehicle either. He do.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and we can't make anyone leave. But what we can suggest is you guys separate. Separate.
He can move.
For tonight, separate.
I don't have a vehicle, so therefore I'm not moving.
Maybe you can contact your mother in the morning.
My mother is 4 hours away from 5 hours away from me right now.
But if you tell her and you explain to her,
I don't have no family around me.
We have no authority to make him leave. We can't make him leave.
But what we're telling you is, moving forward, we're trying to find a solution for you. We're trying to help you find a solution.
He already knows my situation.
Ma'am.
Ask.
We're trying to help you find a solution.
If you're trying to find a solution.
For you.
Ask.
For you.
For me. Ask him for me.
So you won't make it worse since the police got called right here?
I don't have a vehicle, so therefore I'm not moving.
Make it worse.
I would be in for him.
Right, yeah.
I'm saying I was we never said about time. No. Because if she's still in me, I'll be up to date. Like I'm not even address her at this point. Like I was doing where y'all got her. She was doing your mouth sitting there. I wasn't addressing her no more.
What does she want that you need?
Huh?
What does she want that you need? Throws her body in front of your body.
Then I called me and she'd come out that way. She'd get called. She wanted you to a kidnapping somewhere. That's the charge.
You should have let her.
Yeah, but she's fucking more than keep you in there. They ain't finna, she know I'm playing. I'm ready to leave.
Months on park right here.
Because he knows I have nowhere else to go. Y'all now know that I have nowhere else to go. Mention it to him. See what he says.
What?
If he does, then I'll be more.
My car is closer.
I'm parked on the ground. Parked right next to you guys.
If he does,
I need to go grab some pamphlets on my car. Well, it's a bit complicated because nothing was broken. There was just clothes just thrown about. The woman's naked and drunk and arguing. She's got no place to go, and he doesn't want to leave, and I've got no reason to jail on either one of them. And so, yeah, I was just going down to my car to grab those pamphlets they're supposed to give out. So, so now we're kind of stuck at that. Where the hell does everyone go situation? Yeah, on the top floor, of course.
I be
All right, well,
more
we're gonna
than
provide you with,
willing to
Mr.
go.
Guns, listen to me. We're going to provide you with a pamphlet. It has resources in it and contacts, okay?
He has been through this before in another county.
Well, it seems like you're used to it and you,
He's taking advantage of this. He's taking advantage.
well, stop letting him. Stop letting him. Stop letting him. He's taking advantage or you allowing him to take advantage?
I'm allowing it.
Okay.
For real.
Okay.
Okay. No, for real. Dead ass. Like, this is ridiculous.
We're all grown adults here. Are y'all married?
No.
Any children together?
No.
Just manager / boyfriend.
No, I have a daughter. He knows I have one. And then he talk like this and do all of this in front of her too. So
Well, you gotta be a better person for yourself and your daughter. Allowing this type of.
He want to drag me in. It's
Okay.
fine. I'll let him. And then I'll prove everybody wrong. It don't matter. It don't matter.
Calm down.
Yeah.
No pork. Yes. No pork. Yes, it's pork. No pork.
Oh, we don't know. We ain't up there on film, we ain't no time. So, you don't have that much zeal.
So, we got her all.
You want to ask for that? I let her ask for it. You're funny, a big house.
We ain't good. We'll be back. I'm glad I saved my money on the TV.
I'm from Atlanta.
I'm from Arkansas. I wrote this 2000.
Four?
Please not getting anyone else involved.
I'm not, bro.
Because if you're saying you're on the phone with your other boyfriend and you're telling him what's going on, you're only kind of escalating the
We
situation.
got involved after the fact, like, this being one, like,
I get it, but you're
No.
calling him, talking to him, and we're here, we're trying to talk to you. So it's kind of like, well, you can talk to him afterwards. You can talk to him afterwards.
Older men that are true, established alpha men, okay, they avoid older women because older women are broken. You have lived through too much, you have seen too much, you have experienced too much, you have been exposed to too much trauma that you carry those scars with you. You are a lot harder to mold. So finding a younger woman, it's a lot easier for them to mold this woman into what they need, put her through. This is why you see some men, some older men would get divorced and they would marry a younger woman. And now he's going to find somebody that he can actually hopefully have a happier life with, and he's not trying to make the same mistakes twice. And unless you are an older woman that is going to therapy, or for whatever reason you just happen to have God's gift where you just learn from your experiences and you know how to drop them and you don't carry those scars with you, you know how hard it is to deal with somebody that has past traumas and to have to work through them with them. So it's a lot easier for them to get a younger woman.
Is there? No, but just be quiet. Just be quiet. So, if you do not hear from me, you already know why. This is what it is. If you don't hear from me, it is what it is. I'm gonna text you my mama's phone number, right? I don't know. I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna send you my mama's phone number.
Don't see this fat too, huh? No. That's why I dropped it in. That was quick.
So, sir, I know you say you were willing to sleep on the couch, but I just got to ask, is there any way you'd be willing to sleep somewhere else?
At this point, man, whatever's gonna make it easier for y'all to better, but I don't want my stuff damaged. I'm with it. That's all I'm asking.
I gotcha. So, I mean, that would be one easy solution if you just stay the night, because she's saying she's got no car, no place to leave.
She never has anything. That's why she makes that my responsibility. I don't want that responsibility.
I understand that completely.
So, yeah, if I leave, then she's there with my stuff, and then something happens to my stuff, like, it's gonna be a problem.
I understand that. Well, think about it real quick. Since we're going out for a domestic issue, I'm supposed to give you a pamphlet with some information. Just read through that. Might have some info for you.
I just texted my mama phone number. It's just too much.
Hey, if you have a boyfriend, why don't he come get you?
He live in Texas.
He can't make no arrangements for you?
He can't be my boyfriend because this nigga won't allow him to be my boyfriend because he jikes me before talking to any other nigga. So,
right.
Yeah, he asked me questions.
You want me to explain it to her? Yes. All right, so this is a pamphlet.
I was fitting to say that. How's she gonna forcibly stay there when she's on the phone with her boyfriend? Why she can't go to her boyfriend? I was gonna ask that, and then she explains that. Like, that's weird, yo. You see how they use who they could use, boy. They use who let them use them. He let her use him.
It's a victim witness community assistance program pamphlet. It has resources for your situation, contacts for your situation. You open it up, you read it. Shelters, whatever you need, you can reach out to them, and they'll give you a little more information if you can about their programs. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What's she doing? What's going on? You guys went to something new for that?
She don't have nowhere to go.
His issue with leaving is he's afraid if he leaves, he's gonna have his stuff. He's gonna come back and all his stuff's gonna be destroyed.
He needs to take pictures and make sure he has evidence before and after if he goes away. Everything is his.
Everything.
Okay. Are you gonna?
Okay.
Are you gonna break anything? Are you gonna break anything?
No, I don't break nothing.
He wants to go. He want to go where?
He's gonna sleep it off his job.
All right. He's gonna leave. He's okay.
Oh, she go to my room, and I'm outside to read back, and she has no reason to come back and get back. Oh, we need. I don't think she was just a level of alcohol she got in her. I ain't feeling. So, Mary, what's up? Started this book.
He's willing to go in his car. He starts work at 7 in the morning. He's willing to go and sleep it up in front of the job.
Okay. Well, that's another one too.
Everything?
No. I know.
He's willing.
Great
He's going to sleep it off
nothing.
from his work.
You want to let him?
He's going to sleep it off his job.
All right. He's gonna leave. He's okay. I'm only telling you from what I know per experience. Okay, it's getting out of hand. We've been called here too many times. I'm gonna need you to get a hold of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Be the bigger person. Hey, listen. If it's not what you want, because I mean, you gotta own it. Business, you mix business and pleasure. So you trying to differentiate both. You know, kind of separate. Because if we keep getting called out here, it's not gonna be good for you or him. You're liable to continue to keep going to jail. And gonna make it harder for yourself to get out. And you got a whole child to raise, you understand? By drinking it off and trying to argue with somebody for what? When you can just leave. You have no ties to this man.
Yeah.
Sleep it off. Call those numbers we gave you. Utilize these resources, understand?
Yeah.
And try to make your exit strategy. Because it's just not it. Okay? He's leaving. You're going to be here by yourself. Get some rest. All right? Understood? All right? Okay. We gone.
Oh.
He need to come in here and get anything.
Need to get anything?
Like the lieutenant said, you're good with sleeping in front of your job for a few?
Yeah, I think we're saying. No way, I'm not gonna give a benefit of the doubt and leave my stuff in there, so I'm okay with even where I can keep an eye on my stuff, just in case.
Well, you know, if we do come back, there's gonna be a different outcome.
Yo, so how the female officer telling the lady something that's not true? He's not leaving. He don't want to leave. He never consented to leaving his property because if he leave, he know what's going to happen. She going to damage his property. She drunk right now. She intoxicated. Either way you put it, the police is coming back to this address tonight.
No, I'm staying.
You're staying?
And if she does anything, it'll be a different option. It'll be, I'm setting up my camera. I'm gonna have a camera right there. As long as I'm on that camera, if she comes there bothering me, it will be documented. I'm not gonna do it. I got the camera that I was just set up. And if she comes in there, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I've asked her not to come there bothering me. I got my camera. You'll see that she is coming in messing.
All right. So apparently he's going to stay, sleep on the couch. We can't, listen to me. Just because you guys live here, we cannot make him leave. Go in the room, lock the door. Go in the room, lock the door, and lay down.
Go to your boyfriend's house. Go to the person you was with on the phone house.
Put something in front of the door.
Yeah.
One of these chairs, put it in front of there.
Need us, call us, okay? Ma'am. Go ahead. Come on. Come on. Don't fall. Come on. Go to the room. Go to the room. Come on. Go to the room. Go to the room. Pull yourself together and go get some rest.
Yeah, he did other things.
Okay. Well, we'll close the door. He'll get it. Don't let him in. Close the door. Lock it.
The door don't actually
lock.
It's like it don't close.
Okay.
It don't lock.
Well, he's gonna know he can't come in the room. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Get you some rest.
There's just one. So she's gonna go in the bathroom. I'm gonna get a camera and put it up in the front so that way she comes in there again. And I'm gonna set my camera right here. So as long as she stay here, go to the bathroom into the kitchen. We ain't got no problem.
Promise you won't go in there, Muscle?
I ain't never come there.
Everybody will say never. Just we're adults here. Stay where you are. living room. That's your area. Don't bother her, okay?
I'm putting her over there, and then I'm not gonna say I'll be watching TV like I was doing before she started running in their body.
Okay.
Like you said, start a lot reading stuff tomorrow. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You don't have to go in the room for anything, right?
Nope.
All right.
I'll leave in the morning because that's where my clothes are. I will figure it out from there.
Okay. All right.
Oh, what do I do with my fire extinguisher now that I use it? Yeah. Well, we're good here. What do I do with my fire extinguisher now that I used it?
Use it.
Yeah, I used it on that fire on some wood.
We still put something like that stuff anyways. Probably come to show us for tomorrow.
Okay, cool. They can just refill it? No, look, the ground.
Man, child.
Damn, somebody stepped on?
He dropped them.
And the front lens popped out though.
Oh. I thought they were yours.
Wait, are they mine? Oh no.
I thought they were your reading glasses up here.
Crazy. Now, as promised, guys, one of my homegirls over in the community section, she asked me, with all due respect to you as a thoughtful and intelligent commentator, at what point do you get to walk away from your child? At no point do you get to walk away from your child. You got to get that child to some help. You know, nowadays you can get that child to some therapy. Once you see it, once you see glimpses of it, don't be in denial. Soon as you see glimpses of it being a problem and abnormality in your child, you got to go take your child to get your child some help. When they are abusing you, you see, right? It's not magic. It's not like a overnight thing. It builds up. Like kids that beat on their parents, it builds up. And at some point the parent let it go. Let it go. You got to be on top of your game when you bring children into the world. As a moms, you have to be on top of your game. But I love the way she asks the question and the way she worded it and the way she put it. It wasn't sassy, and you can learn a lot, guys, because some of y'all just don't know. And instead of getting triggered, and instead of getting all with your panties all twisted, your thongs all twisted up, just ask. Ask. What do you mean by this? What do you mean by that? Because at no point should a kid disrespect their parent. But at what point did the parent allow it? Like, you got to understand, right? God did not suffer women to speak because y'all actions and the way y'all carry yourself is powerful. A woman can move the room with her eyes. Y'all misuse y'all power. It get deep. It get deep. But you got to be able to be honest with yourself. And at what point did you just let it go? It start with information. It start with getting to some new information, because a lot of mothers are parenting off of information that women had in the sisterhood for years that ain't work. Because a lot of y'all as mothers don't get y'all information on how to raise boys or girls from men. Y'all don't get y'all information from men. Y'all get y'all information from each other. And a woman can't raise no man. Women is not great at raising children because women raise children off of their emotions. Remember, women is gonna lie to the children to cater to their feelings, and the kids need that. But when we start to get into this new society where we promote single motherhood and these single-minded perspectives, that becomes a problem. A lot of this abusive children will be ceased if they had fathers, if they had masculine male role models. See, and I'm not talking about a stepdad, because we know a stepdad can't say nothing to the mom's child. So we need to stop it. We need to knock it off. All right? But it starts with that. It starts with maintaining that balance of positive energy and negative energy. It take two to tango, and it take two to raise a child with balance. So, you know what I mean? This is just my answers to your question. Putting up with this helps no one. Definitely, it doesn't help no one. And what don't kill you make you stronger is a lie. A lot of y'all programmed off that. If you allow something to continue to beat you in your head, you gonna go brain dead. So definitely don't put up with it. Don't put up with no disrespectful child, but get that child to some help, because that's your responsibility. You see, you don't have an excuse. It is no excuse for you. It is no excuse for you to just stick your hands in your pocket and drop a responsibility that you made. Because at some point, you enjoyed your own decision on having it and bringing it into this world. Let's not forget that. No matter how it turns out, you enjoyed that, and they didn't ask to be here. When you look in the sky, ain't no little kid up there smiling down like, I want to be down there. Pick me, pick me. That's not how that works. I repeat, that's not how that works. So at no point do you get a chance to just be like, oh, I don't like this. So I don't want to take responsibility for it. I don't like how this came out. Like, you put the cake in the oven, you mix the ingredients, you put that cake in the oven, and now how it come out is all you. You don't get to be like, I don't like that cake. Oh nah. And then I'm gonna sell it cake to somebody. You don't get to do that. You know what I mean? So you got to get that child some help. Not every parent can handle every child. So then why have these? Why are we? You, Hannah, you so sweet, girl. You lost you lost me on that one, but not really, because I understand. I understand how we all running around here off the same little tidbits, pieces of information that is wrong. We all raised to believe tidbit pieces of information that is so false. That's crazy right there. I can't. And not every parent can handle every child. But you made them. You made these childs. You know, a child is made up over the father you pick. This is why women have to follow their natural biology and stop following what society and the devil is promoting. Women got to come back on alongside of the God side and the light side. The light side is they everything is there for them on the light side. Their biology will never lie to them. But so many women had made that deal, right? They have bitten into that apple of feminism where they working for the devil. Let's be real. Let's go deep now. Like, let's stop playing. Let's knock it off. Because the answers is in that Bible. Not too many women is down here taking care of childbirth and being ruled by a man. That was women tasks, right? So many women came down here and forgot those tasks, piled a bunch of other shit on their table, focused on those things, and expect to get a blessing. They ain't doing none of their tasks. They down here, in fact, they down here trying to do the man task. And we can start with that, but that might be too deep for people. So we not gonna go there, but I love the question. I love this question. And see, when you come at me logically, and when you come at me like a lady, then I'm gonna give you the answers. I'm gonna give you the answers straight up. No sarcasm. No, I'm not gonna be king of sassy, because y'all know, yo, class, y'all know I'm the king of sassy. Like, you're not gonna pizzazz me. But I love the way she acts. I love this question, yo. I love this question. Um. Then let me pull up this one right here. And salute to Hannah. Salute to Hannah again. I hope she watched this. I did tell her that I'll be reading this and answering it at 1:30 on the 1:30 live. So she said, "Great, looking forward to hearing your perspective. Between my background, my best friend's son became abusive to her and to his sisters when he was 16. She put up with it for 2 years, during which two he terrorized her and the girls." Now you see, and I get that. That's a female's perspective, right? And me having multiple perspectives, even though I wasn't raised with my dad, I know my dad. I got to communicate with my dad, and my dad got to drop jewels from his perspective. And then I live and being raised with my mom's, I got to see my mom's perspectives. So I have a multiple perspective on life. So that's why I could see what you're saying. I understand exactly what you're saying. But this is when I tell everybody, right? Everybody go back to their default settings. When we become adults, we don't just get information. Information don't just drop into our head and into our no. When we come into a problem, right? We revert back to our childhood experience. That's what the that's what the ACE is, guys. And a lot of us have an adverse childhood experience. So when we revert back to that, we're gonna do what we saw. We're gonna do what we was around. And that's not necessarily making our own decisions like our parents would love to believe. That's making a decision off of experience that we have. And if a good experience wasn't provided, we're not going to make a good decision. So, you know what I mean? Understand that part. And then it goes into the first relationship that you have is in that household between you, your parents, and your brother and your sisters. So a lot of us, we have a bad perspective on the woman and the man because of the childhood experience. So if we go back, fix those traumas, then we'll be able to have a multiple perspective when we deal as adults, when we come across men and women as in our adult life. So a lot of us just messed up. A lot of us, and this is why I say we got so much work to do on ourselves. We need to stop looking over there or stop worrying about what's going over there and really pour into us and learn these things about ourselves. A lot of us, we only doing what we saw. We repeating what we saw. That's the generational curse. Now, it's a lot of people that would not understand what we was talking about here today because they have a one-sided perspective. It's the way they thought of it, the way they mama told them. You know what I mean? And I say mama because a lot of us wasn't that raised with no dad, no masculine dad that could tell us something. You know what I mean? Because remember, you can have a father present, but if he not the masculine male influence of that household, then he ain't shit. Let's knock it off. He's just as good as the curtains. He's just as good as the curtains. You know what I mean? But let's get back to this. Her parenting was not perfect. And what was it? Honest. Because remember, we not about perfection. Mr. Goodbread ain't nothing perfect. I'm not perfect. Never about perfection. It's always about honesty and being honest with self. Was she honest? She got 10 years. She got 10-year restraining order. Her parenting was not perfect, and her husband was downright abusive. All right. So you see, because she stayed in that abusive relationship with her husband, it spilled off on the kids. She's supposed to get out of there. She's supposed to get out of there. You know what I mean? Something in her attracted the abuser. And sometimes these women, right? You don't know this part, or you just jump over this part. Sometimes these women don't be with abusers. They be with dudes that hit back. And we know that women are very emotional. And they think because they get their feelings hurt, they can go striking men. And then when you strike a man, then he hits you back. Now he's the abuser. So you got to be very careful how you swing the word abuser in these new modern relationships, especially with all of these body cams that show exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? We do a lot of body cams that show exactly what I just said there. They don't be with abusers. They be with men that hit back. And she stayed too long because now it showed the kid. You don't stay in a toxic relationship for the kid. That don't make sense. You know what I mean? A lot of people sugarcoat their toxic relationship and their survival relationship with, oh, for the kids. That's doing damage to the kids. The kids need to see building. They need to see togetherness. They need to see teamwork so that they don't grow up and be one of these dummies running around here talking about, I'm single by choice. Knowing damn well they single because they just don't have no information. They ain't see no experience of teamwork. All they seen was one-on-one ball. All they seen was one person playing the game that what's the name of the game you play when you on basketball and you ain't got no friends and you ain't got no team and it's just you. What's the game? What's the name of that shit? Put it in the chat, y'all. That's them. I'm single by choice. Meanwhile, everybody else running full courts. We got, you know what I mean, 5-on-5, 7-on-7s. Stop it. Knock it off, guys. But yeah, it's about getting to some new information. And as a parent, right, guys, as a parent, you got to keep it real with yourself. You got to always be honest. In what situation did you have that kid? In what situation did you have that kid? Because a lot of y'all be fighting karma. Y'all don't be fighting no demons. Y'all be fighting karma. And I know this is brutally honest, and don't nobody kick it to y'all like that. Because the majority of the people that you chill around, they done made the same poor mistakes and decisions that y'all made. So they ain't trying to put that out there. So they're gonna sit there and panda and sugar. Oh no, baby. Oh sugar, everybody make mistakes and this and that and all that craziness. And you ain't gonna do nothing but repeat the same dumb shit. But I'm your brother. You know what I mean? I ain't your friends in the street. I'm gonna kick it to you raw and straight. Being brutally honest. You just gotta get to some new information. Always be taking in new information. Get rid of all of the stuff that your great grandmother and your mama taught you about parenting. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Get rid of all of that. Right? And then at some point, if you was doing it wrong, if you was doing the parenting wrong, at some point you got to look your kid dead in the eye and you got to look at him. Boy or girl, you got to look at him dead in the eye. Look here, sir, ma'am. We've been doing it wrong. Yes, we. Me as a mother, you as a son or daughter. We've been doing this whole thing wrong. We've been doing it wrong. And at that point is when you're going to gain control back. Because they're going to look at you like you crazy, but you got to be dead serious, but you got to be so sincere. And you got to tell them, from this point on, we finna do this mother and daughter, mother and son thing right because I got to some new information. And then you let them have it. You spill all the new information, and it's going to be so intriguing. Because little by, to let you know, these little kids, they smarter than us. They smarter than us, and they got this information already. They know it. And as long as you pretend that you don't, as long as you show them you don't know it, they're gonna rock on you. They're not gonna listen to you. But submit to some new information, yo, and your kids will submit to y'all, yo. For real. For right now, y'all not submitting to nothing. You know what I mean? Y'all not submitting to nothing. Y'all ain't trying to submit to no God-fearing man who is submitted to God. Y'all ain't trying to submit to God. Y'all ain't trying to submit to nothing. So you can't expect your kids to submit to y'all. And that's what they're gonna come down to. You know, whenever that chain is broken, you can't expect nothing, man. It's God, man, woman, and child. Once any piece of that chain is broken, just expect what you expect. That's why the world is the way the world is right now. You know what I mean? You see it. I mean, salute and God bless. Thank you for just giving me the chance to be able to raise kids with the God, man, woman, and child. And I see the results. When you raise kids on some God, man, woman, and child, the kids is great. The blessings is great. And those are the blessings that God give you. Those are the God-given blessings that you look for in people that talk this way, that want to tell people the truth. You make sure. Remember, you watch people results. You watch the results. It ain't got nothing to do with money, too. You know what I mean? Because I would never stun on you or flash no money on you. But you watch people God-given results, y'all. Man, thank y'all for tuning in as always. YouTube is not gonna give me no more notifications. So y'all gonna have to make sure y'all have y'all notifications set for the next video. You know what I mean? Because after three videos, I think they stopped giving notifications. So y'all make sure y'all do what y'all gotta do to get to that next video. Cause we on a marathon today, guys. And make sure y'all subscribe to the other channels, the Mr. Goodbread reaction channel. because we're going to do some celebrity gossip. We're going to talk about them today, too. You know what I mean, guys? So love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly, and don't play with your life. Thank y'all for watching.